Hey, this is SickBoy from the Gaminganarchist Collective, and I just wanted to do highlight a couple of things that I've came across the MCM Expo. This first one is going to be purely down to artists of whom I picked up their work and I really enjoyed it. First of all though, I just want to highlight how fucking cool is this t-shirt. The fact that Insert Coin Tees sell this, I came across, they actually do a Devil Never Cry Established 2001 t-shirt. I just love the fact that that is a insanely geeky t-shirt, and I'm very happy that I found it. Just made me smile a lot, so I really like that. Okay, right, I'm just going to go through three artists who I met and had a chat with while I was at the expo, and I bought some of their work because I really enjoyed it. Okay, first off is Anastasia Catris. This is the print of hers that I got. It's a cute little Totoro. I just thought it was lovely. Look at it, just nice. I like the inking style of this. I like that it's quite muted. I like that the lines are well defined. And I was chatting to her and she was just sitting there inking away commissions. She does them for a very low price. She'll do custom commissions and everything. I'll put a link to her page in the description field. I enjoy her work. She does a lot of interesting stuff. One of my favourites that if I was a girl I definitely would have picked up, and it's someone in a Skyrim-esque, a girl in a Skyrim-esque kind of like D&D berserker style kind of bit of armour with the ridiculous kind of like boob enhancing armour and everything, standing on top of a loot chest, and it just says "Stop staring at my chest." She said to us while I was playing when I played D&D. I have this up while I'm playing it because it just amused her, and I thought it was a fantastic little print, and I certainly would have had one if I was a girl. But anyone who's staring at my chest, lucky you. Okie dokie, right, here's another two that I got from Reckless Hero. And this one, well, two of them that I enjoyed. This one, I've got a nice Deadpool. Again, the detail on there. I was looking at it, and it's reminiscent to me of Chris Bacalow's style. I enjoy it. I think it's nice. Yeah, just put it up again. I enjoyed that. I thought it was a nice image. I like it. The colour saturation's nice, and that's a nice little different one. I also picked up one of the few images I've ever seen of Robin that didn't look shit. And this is the other one of his prints I picked up. This was a more limited one, but yeah, again. It's not 100%, but it feels reminiscent of that sort of Chris Bacalow style, that kind of enhancing the physical characteristics to slightly comic proportions, but not to the point where it gets kind of ridiculous, not to that kind of sort of insane kind of 90s style, but that just kind of slightly hyper real, that like, intentionally that little bit too much, like just maybe 10-15% extra kind of proportions on characters, and that entertains me, and that was good. So yeah, I picked that up and that was enjoyable. However, the main person I want to highlight here is Andrew Hickenbottom. Now, this guy's a really nice guy, 3D artist. He caused some controversy. I think Stan Lee actually picked up this piece of work from him, and it's done him a lot of publicity. He's doing very well, and I'd like to highlight it. He's just come off having his first gallery of purely comic book based artwork. And this is the print that got all the tongues wagging. Just bring this up here. Look, it's actually, you can't see this, but I can. It's such a nice image. My camera is picking this up as a face. Okay, let's get a bit close. It's called Comic Con Curves, okay? So you see a woman there, clearly with large breasts. If you go really close, you can see it's cardboard. You can see that there's cardboard there. You can see the masking tape holding it together. You can see the stitches on the breast. You can see that they're not the greatest of stitches. In fact, if you look really close, I'm not sure if the camera will pick this up, you can see Andrew Hickenbottom's name on the pen. Anyway, and you can see in the background, you can see what looks like a Brony, a Star Wars fan, a Batman fan, and a Doctor Who freak. I like Doctor Who, but I mean a Doctor Who freak. See, look, there's the little Batman guy with his pants on the outside. You can see over here, there's a little Star Wars fella. That's what looks like a Brony, and then there's a Doctor Who guy with a fez. Now, I particularly like this piece of art, and I don't really talk about art on this channel, but it's something I wanted to bring up. Because this piece of art I thought was very interesting. It was very topical given the content and discussion about women in gaming, and of course cosplay is an extension of that, being part of the whole kind of geek popular culture. I really like the way this shows. A lot of people have accused this of being sexist and demeaning of women, and I genuinely don't think so. I think this shows a woman who is going out braving in a costume. She's wearing the cosplay of, if you look at the bottom, the artist, it's his image, it's his character. It's his character that she's dressed up as, and she wants to get a signature from him. It's really, that's all it is. She is a fan of his work, and she is dressing up in the outfit. Now, the outfit is a sexualising outfit, and you can see the way people are gawping at her. However, just for a second, just have a look at her face. Just take a good look at the expression on her face. Now, I've seen drafts of this image, and I've seen the final one. And this is based on a true story, essentially. A friend of his cosplaying and had this situation. And I love the way that this piece, just the eyes, you know, all of his characters have very big eyes and everything. They're very, you know, heavily proportioned, very tiny waists, very large bust, large hips and big eyes. And I love the fact that she's got this vulnerable yet brave smile on her face. She's not looking creeped out so much as she's looking, I'm a little bit uncomfortable. I'm a little uncomfortable with the attention. I'm a little uncomfortable in this outfit. I'm not 100% happy to be here, but at the same time she's there and she is smiling and she is doing what she loves to do. And I think that that piece, for me, encapsulates the issue when it comes to women in popular culture in general. That there is a sexualisation issue, however, is it to the extent that some people will scream that it is? I don't agree it is. However, is there an issue that women who want to be part of, who are by all rights, because they have every reason to be and they enjoy the media, that they want to be part of the cosplay scene, they want to be part of the comic scene and video game scene, and they have to come up to the point of, and sexualisation is always going to be, hopefully less of an issue, but it is always a factor. And it is a factor that makes some people feel uncomfortable, particularly women. And at the same time, you know, I've just spent 3 days at an expo. It's not my first Comic Con. And this one, I was going around and chatting to cosplayers and being with cosplayers, and some people in very revealing outfits. Now, I know these people personally. I know that they are not attention seekers. They are not out there to be demeaned. They're not out there to be sexy. They're out there to challenge themselves and their own bravery and wear a costume that is based on a comic book character or a video game character or, you know, anime character that they love. And to do that well requires, certainly for a woman, mostly these characters are sexualised, so it needs to be a sexy costume. And walking around, hearing guys and watching their eyes is a bit creepy. I'll be honest with you, it's fucking creepy. And I'm sure it would be a lot more creepy if I wasn't around with these people, because I saw quite a few people steer away from going up to them because I was there, because I'm a fairly hefty guy, and I was walking around and chatting with them, and these guys were just coming sort of close and then meandering away when I hove into view. So, you know, I particularly like that. I think it's a very thought-provoking piece. If you're into art, if you're looking for some new prints, or just, you know, just want to look at some nice JPEGs, check all 3 of these guys out. Really enjoyed their work, and just wanted to share that with you guys. Anyway, got a lot more stuff coming, so I'll try not to bombard everyone's feed with too much, because frankly, it's insane, and people have only got too much time of the day, and frankly, you don't want to watch days on end of me just talking about random shit. If you do, fantastic. I'll still be posting up crap, but I'm going to try and space it out a little bit because I don't want to spam the timeline. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Catch you guys later.